One second, guys. Okay, I was literally going to watch this first, then come on here. But this shit is too good. Bruh. Excuse how I look, guys. I'm in my house. I'm having dinner. I was literally going to wait. I was going to wait and watch the whole thing and then come back on here and try to like look back at my tweets for like a reference, but this shit is too damn good, y'all. Okay, so let me just explain this. Okay, so let me just put it this way, right? I was 5 minutes. You heard that correct. I was 5 minutes into this documentary, right? Thriller 40. Now, let me break it down for y'all. Okay, so it's gonna be probably a long intro because I have to explain for those who are international as well as in America. Okay, so here's what happened. Black Friday came around, boom. I think I paid $5.99 or $1.99. I wasn't offered a free trial for some reason for just Paramount Basic by itself, right? That was on Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving, Black Friday, same thing, who cares? Then, one second, y'all. I gotta put the tags so people can actually see the stuff because I haven't put no tags. So give me a second, y'all. Okay. So I decided to do my live review. So basically, I don't even, care about me talking in between because I'm used to my voice. I'm very much used to my voice. I know some people when they go live or they record themselves, they get cringed out. As you guys can see, if you're new by my subscription count, and I've been on here since 2016, 2017, I'm definitely not afraid to talk on camera, if y'all haven't noticed that by now. So I'm just putting the tags on it right now, right? One sec, give me a second, guys. Let me explain and break down how this happened. So I paid the $1.99 or whatever the heck the Black Friday cost was for Paramount by itself, right? And then recently I made a different account because that one account was tied to iTunes, which I didn't want it to be tied to iTunes. And then guess what? I used my business email and I got Paramount and Showtime for a month for free. I was not offered that with my previous account that was also brand new. So I don't know how that worked out, but it worked out perfectly. So I have not paid a dime. I did have to put in card information for those of you who are in America. I did have to put in card information. Okay. I had to put in card information, but it's not going to be charged because why? I have a whole month free. So obviously due to YouTube, sadly, I cannot show you guys with volume, really, because obviously everybody who does that is going to get a strike, which, of late I've been trying to push the bounds of YouTube and I have got some warnings. Nothing major. I've cleared it all up. If there's a song or something in all of my videos, I have to snippet it out or I'll get an actual strike. So I actually have no strikes, but I've had warnings of recent because of things I've uploaded, which sucks. So of course, I could be smart, but YouTube tries to outsmart us and I don't want to get a strike. So guess what? Instead of coming back on, now this is over an hour. So I think that it's wise, guys, that I just basically watch it live and tell you guys what I'm seeing live because truth be told, if I come back on here after an hour and 30, I'm not going to hardly remember all the details. There's no way. It's not possible. You see what I'm saying? So that's just basically the beginning of what I was talking about. Now let's get into what I've actually seen so far. Okay, I'm actually about 9 minutes, 9 minutes into the actual documentary, if you will. Now the first 5 minutes, I was getting chills. I was getting absolute chills. It was so good. And I really wanted to run here and come on here and talk about the live review because there was something about manifestation that blew me away. Now, I've watched other spiritual channels that have talked about Michael meditating in a dark room. Let me check my volume real quick. Okay, it's working. My volume's good. I've heard stories about Michael Jackson meditating. I've heard stories about Michael Jackson rehearsing for hours on end. I've heard all about that. But the affirmations, writing down affirmations, mirror work, saying that he's gonna have the greatest album of all time in the mirror, chanting that to himself while he's staring at himself in the mirror, that's manifestation work. Okay? That is law of attraction, manifestation work at its best. Okay, so whatever title people want to put on manifestation, law of attraction, I don't give a shit, because guess what? It works. It works better than a lot of BS out here. And me personally, I also use it. I know it works. And the fact that, oh my God, guys, I'm getting chills. I'm literally getting chills. The fact that I could hear Michael's voice saying how he came in the industry with a vengeance after he didn't get the Grammys he wanted. I'm just telling you guys basically what I'm watching right now. He said, right, that he came into it with a vengeance because when he did Off the Wall, he didn't get the Grammys he wanted, which I did not know. And I've listened to Michael 1,000 times over, and I didn't even know that, okay? I was born in 1995. I was born in 1995 when he was on one of his biggest tours. So in actuality, I was like, what, not even 1 year old. You know, Michael was popping off way before the 90s. You know, Michael was popping off and super popular before I was even born. So obviously I wouldn't know everything, but I am definitely a Michael fan. And I was getting chills, and I knew that there was a reason why. I knew, like, in my core that there was a reason why I wanted to see this documentary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew that there was a special reason. And like, just hearing Michael talk about saying, like, basically chanting to himself, like basically like saying affirmations like over and over and over, like, that gives me chills, because a lot of people downplay affirmations. A lot of people downplay law of assumption, law of attraction. A lot of people downplay a lot of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because of like religion, because of like, you know, he was raised Jehovah's Witness, right? So I don't know who taught him that, but they taught him well, because guess what? Him saying, even when he was with Motown, even when he was in the Motown era, when he had the big afro and he was doing funky music, and he was like in all these like, you know, predominantly black circles that they pushed him in only, you know, to exclude him out of like the pop circles. It's crazy how like, I can't even explain how I feel. Like, I honestly feel like what Michael is saying is making me feel like, is giving me like reassurance and confidence that yes, like this stuff works. Like it absolutely works. And the fact that he was so specific, like he was so freaking specific with it. Like he wasn't even like playing around. Like they showed like notepads and stuff of like what he would write to himself, which is like scripting. Like anybody that knows law of attraction, like that's scripting, bruh. And I knew that Michael was into something like that, because anybody who's anybody, people call it new age, occult, I don't give a fuck what they call it, right? A lot of people subscribe a lot of negative phrases to things that are just like, I don't even know what other word to use, but it like, a lot of people subscribe titles to things that are literally like common sense. You feel what I'm saying? Like anybody who wants to be somebody is gonna have to think outside the box. If you just think you're just gonna just like, you know, color in the lines, then you're stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not just gonna color in the lines. And I don't know, like, so I don't know. It's hard to describe, guys. It's hard to describe. Like real-ish, I feel like that was like what, like maybe like a minute or so, and I'm only on like 9 minutes, and I'm stuck in time, guys. So obviously like my review is probably gonna be like My rate is probably gonna be very, very high because I'm already stuck in time. I'm talking fast because I'm so excited. And like that just kind of gave me chills, bruh, because I know that shit works. Like I've used it in my own life. You feel what I'm saying? And like anybody who's anybody is going to like push the bounds. You know, you can't be a typical traditional person and expect to be a multimillionaire. No offense. Like, you're not going to be a superstar if you think that you could just basically say a little hymn or prayer and you're going to be the biggest pop star that ever lived. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So the simple fact that like the simple fact that fucking Michael even like does what I do, and like I've heard like amongst the spiritual community, like I've heard things about MJ, you know what I'm saying, like meditating, and I've heard things about it, but like I've never heard it like in Michael's voice. So hearing Michael talk about like his creative process or like how he manifested like having like the best-selling album of all time is giving me fucking chills, bro. Like I have chills on 1,000 right now. And I'm honestly like speechless because like people really downplay like common sense, you feel me? And then they wonder why like they don't have their dreams complete, because like you have to push the bound. Like, and I'm just looking at like Michael's face, and like I'm just looking at like what I'm seeing in this documentary, and what is obvious to me is that this guy worked incredibly hard. So I am inspired. Like 9 minutes into this, like I am very much inspired. I'm really inspired. I'm just tweaking my title right now. I'm gonna go back and press play. Oh my God, guys. Like I literally have chills, and man, I wish he wrote a book or something about like his creative process, because I really draw a lot of inspiration from how he like creative wise. I've drawn a lot of inspiration from him, and I continue to, even from beyond his grave, I should say. Like I get a lot of downloads from him. So I feel like that was just like confirmation, bro. Like I'm kind of like stumped right now. Not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of lost for words, guys. All right, I'm at minute. And if anything like super juicy comes up, I'm just gonna just talk to you guys like I'm like as I'm watching it. I'm just basically gonna, let me show you a little bit. That's just like a little picture of it. I'm just gonna show you guys. I want to like have them like, you know, mess with my thing. But when I can show you guys like little snippets and stuff, I'll try to. But I know that YouTube is shady, unfortunately. Let me try to see if I can add any more. I'm gonna add some more tags before I press play, and then I'm gonna just kind of lock in and talk with you guys. So I'm just gonna basically like sometimes I'll stop and like I'll look at you guys, but like I'm watching it, so I have to watch it and tell you guys what I see for those who haven't seen it. Okay, just give me a second here. This is like so insane though, I'm not gonna lie. This is really insane. And I love his voice, like the confidence, honestly, the confidence in Michael's voice as he's talking about being a solo artist, like from like leaving his like, you know, obviously like the band he grew up in with his brothers, like hearing him talk about his own solo career, and like hearing like how, like just hearing how convicted he sounds, like it's just really inspiring me. Like there's no boundaries, guys, you know, like there's no limits, you know, like if you shoot for the stars, like you will achieve, you know. If you shoot for the stars, you will achieve. But if you don't try, you'll never know, guys. And like that's what I've stuck by in my life. And yes, as you get like, as you grow up in the world, as you get older, it's very scary to like, you know, live out your dreams. But like I'm watching Michael, and I'm like, I'm not trying to sound any kind of way, but like listening to Michael and looking at Michael, I see myself at Michael a lot. We actually have a lot of similar placements. I have my North Node in Libra. He has North Node in Libra. I looked up his chart because I'm into that type of stuff, like astrology and stuff. a lot of Michael's, like, the way he thinks, I think, like, I understand him on a deeper level. And, like, the conviction in his voice really reminds me of myself because, like, when I started my channel, like, when I went to college, like, when I've done certain things in my life, I had, like, a lot of, chips stacked against me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I could have really been in fear of, like, what the unknown is, what, like, the unknown is. And I just had to, like, I just really had to ignore that, like, in order to progress in life. And still to this day, still in my 20s, going on to my 30s, in a couple of years, like, it's definitely scary. I think Michael was pretty young. Like, what's even crazier, he was still so young and he was doing so well. Like, and he was so convicted. Like, what's crazy to me is, like, even with like, and it's paused right now, guys. When I press play, I'll let you know. But what's so crazy to me is, like, the conviction. Like, he sounds so confident, and, like, that's how you gotta be. Any of you guys watching me and you have big dreams, like, you really have to have conviction. You see what I'm saying? You have to be convicted. You have to be confident. Even if everybody around you doesn't believe what you believe or doesn't see, like, what you see in your vision and your artistry and your job, whatever it is, you have to see it. Because, like, looking at this documentary, like, it's very obvious that Michael had a lot of people against him. Even though he was a sweet guy, a sweet soul, you could tell, like, just by, like, listening to him, like, the way they have it's hard to describe to you guys, but, like, the audio, the way they have it, like, I'm wearing AirPods, by the way, generation 2. So you could tell, like, by whatever snippets they got this from for the documentary, you could tell by, like, the tone and, like, how he projects his voice, you can absolutely tell that he had a lot of people against him, and that it was pretty easy to give up. And if I cry in this video, I wouldn't be surprised because I'm just so inspired already. And I think this is going to be a smash hit. Okay, I'm going to press play, guys. I'm at minute 7. No, I'm going to move. I already heard that. Minute 7:49. Okay, I press play, guys. So as I'm watching it, I'm going to be talking to you guys. Okay, 1 second. They're saying he was upset about the idea of being denied. I'm probably gonna eat my dinner as well, guys. I was actually eating while I was watching it. Process of doing, want to be starting something. I show you guys, like, a little, not too much though. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, guys. The recording studio. If you guys haven't seen it, please watch it. Oh my god, I got chills. Oh my god, guys. He sounds so good. I'm gonna cry. I think I'm gonna cry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't want to cry, but bruh, I don't know. Okay, I have to pause. Minute 8 and 14 seconds, guys. I have chills. I don't know what it is. Every time, like, I don't know who, like, the audio engineer of, like, this whole thing is, but they have snippets where he's talking and he sounds like a freaking rock star. Like, I don't know. Like, I've heard Michael Jackson speak before, but, like, he sounds so beautiful. Like, he sounds even more beautiful than, like, when he sings. Like, he just sounds amazing. And right now I'm hearing, like, it sounds like a demo track of Wanna Be Starting Something. Wanna Be Starting Something. It sounds like there's, like, a demo, and the demo sounds like a techno, like, dance pop kind of. It's giving Madonna. The track and it's earlier. I'm guessing it's the early stages is giving Madonna vibes. Like, I'm getting Madonna vibes. Okay, I'm gonna put on some makeup, guys, for you. Even though it's, like, probably, like, what? Oh, I thought it was, like, 3 in the... Why did I think it was 3 in the morning? It's 11 o'clock at night. Let me show you guys. So there you have it. There you have it. Oh my god, guys. He sounds amazing. I feel like I'm even more in love by watching this. Oh my god. Guys, I'm going to put on a little bit of makeup. You know, I like to do makeup when I do my live videos. I would have put it on before. I've been lately. Okay, this is a shade called Moment in Time. I think it's fitting. And Cheers 24. Right now I'm gonna put on Cheers to 24. It's like a sparkly brown. You see that? It looks very natural on me, on my skin tone. Yeah, just a little bit of a pop on it. Where's my gloss? I bought so much makeup during Black Friday, bro. Oh my god. I have boxes and boxes, heaps of shit. Okay, I'm gonna press play, guys. I'll just let you know what's going on. Oh my god, it sounds like a Madonna track. Fuck. What is this? It sounds like Madonna. Westlake Recordings. Let me show you guys. Westlake Recording Studio. Bruh. This shit sounds like some Madonna shit, bro. What the? If that was supposed to be like a techno track, I'm gonna lose it. Like a techno dance. What do you even call that? I don't know what you even. I'm gonna rewind that. Hold on. The process. The guy says the process of doing wannabe starting something. 1974, 1984. Bro, this sounds like a Madonna track. Say mama, say mama. This sounds like fucking Madonna. The hell? Oh my god, what the fuck is this? What is this? Y'all have to watch this. This is crazy. So right now they're showing Wannabe Starting Something, how Wannabe Starting Something is being made. Control Room A. Music notes. Bruh, this sounds insane. Recording engineer. I knew there was going to be a recording engineer because I could hear. I wish I could show you guys. Man, this sucks with YouTube, but hey. Off the Wall was made in California. Quincy worked in there a lot, they said. Terry Lewis, Jimmy Jam. Right now they're showing pictures of Quincy Jones. Quincy. Oh, there's a guitarist, Steve. Oh yeah, he did the beat a guitar solo. Yeah, I've researched him. Recording engineer Bruce Sweden. Let me pause it and show you guys real quick. Bruce Sweden. That guy was seen with Michael a lot. I remember there was one video I saw where Michael was like listening to different tracks, and that white guy was always with him a lot. That guy's name is Steve. I can't pronounce his last name. I apologize. Oh wow, guys, this is amazing. I got chills. I'm sure Michael will be proud of this. Yamaha piano. I'm at minute 10. Only at minute 10. I feel like it's been an hour already. Damn. This feels like I've been watching this for an hour already. There's so much in like a short amount of time. Dang. They're talking about Baby Mine, Rod Temperton. There must be some writing or something. Lady in My Life. Thriller by Rob Temperton. Oh, shit. Ooh. Yes. Oh, guys. Ooh. Oh, that was... Oh, guys. They had a I paused it. They had a synthesizer. Let me show you. You speed up a little bit. There's a piano. They had a synthesizer. I'm guessing that's Rod Temperton. I'm not really sure. Let me go back real quick. Bruh, they had a synth. I guess it's Rod, the guy they're showing, I guess, who wrote something or something. I don't know. They had a, oh, there it is, a synthesizer. I'm sure if YouTube gets a hold of this, if this is like, if I play it, they're probably going to tell me to crop it out because of copyright. That's why I'm pausing it. If I could show the whole thing side by side, you know, I would, but they definitely would not allow that. God damn, the synthesis. Oh my God, them showing how they make the music, bruh, my ears are like having an orgasm. That was so amazing. Oh my God. If y'all got AirPods, wear AirPods, listen to this. Oh, damn, this shit sounds funky. I like it. This is Baby Mine, I think. This is one of his like older songs. They're showing how he made it or something. You know, man. I could sing it, but I want to get a copyright. Oh my God, bro. What the hell? This is like, there's so much music. There's so much, bruh, pause. There's so much instruments that I'm like having a overload. Like they're showing the synthesizer, they're showing the piano, they're showing pictures of the guys that I guess work with him. I'm assuming from his earlier years into the Thriller. And I like the transitions. I mean, it's only been 10 minutes. This is 1 hour and 28 minutes and 30 seconds. Forget it. 10 minutes, and I feel like I've been watching this for an hour because there's so much information that it's kind of like overwhelming me. I want my lip gloss. 1 second, y'all. Let me just show you. I'll show you guys the screen for a little bit. Let me get my my lip gloss. So, see, I'm not BSing. It's only been 10 minutes, and I feel like it's been an hour. That's crazy. Oh, and I'm definitely watching this again. This is my first time watching it, but I will be watching this again. No doubt about it. Let me see where my lip gloss is. And if I gotta do a bathroom break, I'll just oh, I have my water in here. Put this in my fridge. Yeah, I have a mini fridge, guy. I got this mini fridge recently in my room. I feel like I'm in a hotel. I love it. Oh my God, I don't see my Fenty. Where's my Fenty lipstick? Ah, I found it. My Fenty, my Rihanna gloss. My lips are dry. Okay, I'm back listening to it, guys. I'm back watching it. 1 second. 1 second. Ooh. Damn, this sounds good. Whew. A lot of emotions, guys. This is intense. They came out the gate like boom. All this Michael information. MTV. Pause. Go back. I missed that. They said something about MTV. Oh, it smells like Starburst. Smell, guys. Oh, Anthony. He looks Italian. These are like all white guys. That's why you can't see color, guys. You know, a lot of white, and it's true, a lot of white men made a lot of these things with Michael. Can you imagine if we still had segregation? He would never been able to make such amazing music. Because these people have their creative mind, his creative mind, and they come together. You see what I'm saying? I think Martin Scorsese also directed Bad or something like that. I heard that was a rumor. I don't know if that's true, but he's well known. He's famous. 20%. Let me charge this. This guy looks Italian. Right. Is that a cat? Is my cat at my door? Uh-oh. He's trying to look for attention. London, not right now, please. I'm watching something. Could you not? London, I'm watching something. Could you not, please? Thank you. This cat is playing games with me, guys. 1 second. I paused it. I'm gonna play it back in a little bit because I'm really into this guy. The synthesizer is talking about something with MTV, and I'm really into it. Like I'm really into it, and I want to hear what he said. Like bad. One sec. Let me play that back and see what he said. I want to see what he said. Songwriter. Okay, so Rod Temperton was a part of Quincy Jones, is what I just heard them say, something like that. Wow. This is intense. Paul Jackson Jr., musician, composer, and producer. They're talking about, I think, the Off the Wall album right now and how they developed the sound. This guy said Michael will come in ready to go. Awesome work ethic, of course. First single from the album was Girl's Mine, Paul McCartney. I know that song very well. The Girl's Mine, I know that song very, very well. Maybe I could angle this, guys, and show the computer. How about that? Ooh, said I met her from the start. I'm so proud I am the only one who is special in her heart. The girl is mine. If I have to sing and YouTube doesn't like it, I don't give a shit at this point. That gone girl is mine. They said Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson doesn't get bigger than that. True. Okay, there's a laptop. I'm gonna try to see if I can angle it so you guys can see the laptop. It's just charging right now. One sec. They're showing how they're making the girls mine. Let me show you. That's one little snippet. There it is, another snippet. Maybe over here I can angle it. Let me see. No, that wasn't work. George Martin, Quincy Jones. Composed by Michael Jackson was The Girl's Mine. Interesting. They said that people thought that Paul McCartney... Okay, I have enough battery. I was just scared that it would go dead on me. They said that people thought that Paul McCartney was the one who composed The Girl's Mine, but actually Michael did. I was having dinner, guys. Excuse the Heinz bottle. Let me see if I can angle this so you guys can at least see my laptop. You guys probably sadly can't see everything, you know, detail for detail, but at least you guys can see the laptop a little bit. Trying to make it as immersive as I can for you guys. I'm trying. Yeah, that's cool. Leave it like that so I can at least see. Guys. One second. Like I said, I wish I could show it, but I can't, sadly, which sucks. Sadly, I can't. But as I'm watching it, guys, I'm telling you what's in it, okay? So this is just my live reaction. And then obviously once I'm done watching it, I'm gonna tell you guys what I think. Oh, can this thing stay off? This thing is so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna press play. But I could stop and show you guys the little things I do. Minute 13:50. Wow, I wish Michael was still here. If it's making me miss him a lot. Fuck. Don't waste your time. One day you'll discover. I could sing the whole song, but I don't want to get flagged by YouTube. And if they tell me to cut some stuff out, I'll cut it out later. 20. Right. Oh. That nigga is smart. Excuse me. I have to edit that out too. In my house, like I say, I'm black. They said that Michael said that the girl's my Paul McCartney was a sneak attack. This man is smart because he wanted to cross over. He wanted to cross over. So he wanted to cross over. So according to this guy, Michael told him it was a sneak attack. Man, this man is so smart. Oh my God, this is like too much. I'm about to cry. This shit is intense, guys. This is intense. This is like, as soon as the damn thing started, just boom, we're in like Michael universe right now. This is intense. Oh my God. I'm sure Michael's kids miss him. God, this is like making me miss him. I don't believe it. And then Michael bought the Beatles. Oh my God, this is giving me chills. Oh my God. Jackson Family Home and Recording Studio. Look at that gate. Ooh. It just screams family legacy. My God, this is like intense. Catch my breath, yo. This is intense. Lord have mercy. Let me see if I can put, one second. One second, guys. Yeah, I really wanted to use that, but that didn't look, I paused it, guys, one second. I really wanted to use that, but that doesn't look right to me. Let me see. Yeah, I'll do this one instead. After I'm done watching it, I'm gonna upload my own thumbnail. That's what I'm gonna do. I got ad suitability already and I didn't even do any damn thing. Oh no, I don't. Okay, let me press play. Wow, this is like making me really miss him. Golly. This is making me miss him, guys. Quincy invited me to go to my... Oh, this house is nice. God damn. Oh, I gotta show you guys. Look at this. 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 Oh. They don't make pretty houses like that no more. No more. That house is pretty as hell. Looks like a wonderland. No wonder why Michael likes Peter Pan so much. That shit looks like a castle. Go to Michael's house. This is some demo. Didn't realize we were given our own private world premiere. Billie Jean beat it. I want to be sorry. Shut up. Oh my God. This guy said he was invited to go to the house and then he didn't know that he was going to hear. Wow, that's wild. Bro, this is a lot. Yeah, I changed the thumbnail, y'all. Quincy comes up a lot. Oh my God, this is a demo. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm finna cry. This is a demo of Beat It. Bro, this house is this Neverland? See, I didn't look too much into the house thing because when they were trying to do all this drama with Michael, I was kind of afraid to look into the house stuff. Is this Neverland or this is a family house, right? This is a family residence. Let me show you guys. This is a family residence. That door is really pretty. Damn, this house is pretty. What is Neverland then? That's his other house, right? Or is it the same thing? I don't know. Cause Neverland had all the rides. I don't see no rides at this house. So this must be like the Jackson house and then maybe Neverland is something. Truthfully, I never really care about the house thing. So right now at minute 15 and 50 seconds, I'm listening to the demo Beat It and I have chills. Let me show you guys. This is a demo. Apparently. The way they transition into each scene is really nice. Like really silky smooth. It's making me, wow, I just feel immersed. Like I don't know how else to put it. Like I feel like yeah, I feel like I'm at freaking Neverland, bro. I feel like I'm at Neverland and I feel like I'm like in a whole different world right now. And I feel like I'm seeing things like up close and personal and it really feels very special. So if their goal is to like make this feel very special, it does feel very, very special. It feels very like it has the wow factor. Like so far the whole thing has a big wow factor. As you guys can tell, it's 43 minutes and I've been basically talking forever. So I'm probably going to try to talk less so I can get through this quicker. Let me just go ahead and... I wanted to change the thumbnail though, guys. Maybe I can only change it after. Okay, I'm just going to just talk and just keep watching through. I have like a whole hour, bro. Not even halfway through. I keep pausing to tell you guys what I'm seeing. This house is pretty. How is his voice so crystal? Like, his voice is so clear. I'm listening to Beat It right now, the demo Beat It. Oh, yes. He's talking about the songwriting process. Oh my God. This is what I've been waiting for. Minute 44 on the dot. Meant to be a coincidence. I think not. Very spiritual. He's spiritual, guys. I'm telling you. This guy... He's saying the songwriting process is very difficult to explain. He said it's very spiritual. It is spiritual. I write songs too. I've always written stuff. Exactly. Oh my god, I wish I could show you guys this. This is like so deep. Bruh. This is so deep. Oh my god. I don't know. I just resonate with this on such a deep level. Like everything he's saying, I feel it here. I just feel it in my heart. I get exactly what he's trying to say. That's wild, bro. The vocals are blowing my brain, bro. I can't even like take it. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna fucking combust, guys. I'm gonna combust, bro. The vocals, bruh. I don't know. It's too damn good. Oh my god. It just sounds like magic. I don't even know, bro. This is blowing my brain. This just makes me miss Michael so much, man. So much. He said it's in the hands of God as it's been written already in its entirety before you were born. I really feel that. Makes perfect sense. He said it falls right into your lap. Exactly. That's when you're in the flow. Any creative knows that. He said you do the scoring. He does the lyrics. He does the melody. It's the work of God. Oh my god, I'm finna cry, bro. I can't take it no more. Oh my god! Yo, I can't take it. By the way, guys, the beat it. Okay, what I just let me explain to what I just watched. The beat it acapella is what I just heard. The demo of Beat It, and it's all acapella. So it's crisp, like crispy, like French fries. Like, they're just hot, like out the pan. It's crispy sharp. It's like immaculate. Like Michael, whether Michael is live or Michael is whatever, he always sounds good, right? He always sounds good, right? But I don't know, guys, something different. Like hearing the demo and like then hearing him talk about the process, and then they show like more of like then we hear more of like the creative process. It just sounds like magic. I don't know. Like I've seen other celebrities, like other artists and stuff, like talk about like even Lady Gaga, for example. I've heard Lady Gaga. I'm not comparing Lady Gaga to Michael in any capacity. I'm giving an example of like what I've seen is like, or Nicki Minaj too. I've seen like different snippets of stuff on YouTube of like Nicki Minaj and Vogue or Lady Gaga with Oprah, and them talking about like how they make music, and it's very interesting. But this is just different. Like when you hear Michael do it, it's just something about it. I don't know. Like it's hard to put in words. It's just different. I press play. I'm watching. Bruh, I don't know. This is wild. The demo. Oh, get out of here. Now I'm listening to the demo of, let me show you guys. Now I'm listening to the demo of Wanna Be Starting Something. I mean, it can't get, just when you think it can't get no better. Now I'm listening to the demo. Oh my God, I'm gonna melt. Oh my God. This is like overload. It's like melted butter, guys. It's like melted butter, 1982. They're showing something from 1982. It's not a studio footage, guys, are showing. Now they're showing the trumpet people in the studio. Oh, wow. This is a lot, guys. Other things with it, yeah. He's them showing how they make the music. Really how Michael made the music is so intricate, guys. It's so intricate, like wow. It's a lot. With his his backup vocals were talking about what Michael told him. Michael said they sound like him. That's why he likes singing with them. Now there's Usher talking right now. Usher, I don't even know why even Usher is even on here. No offense. Oh my God. I can't take it, guys. I can't take it. I can't take it. Now, my God. Bruh, my ears. I don't even think it's over for my ears to have this much of an orgasm. Like, it's not even legal. Now, they're showing me a Michael Jackson Billie Jean demo, which when I heard Michael talk about his creative process and when his last interviews about creating Billie Jean, I had chills because I could see everything he was saying. I could see, and now I'm like hearing it. So let me show you the picture of this. Right, there's a studio, and now they're showing us the demo. Oh, it sounds like the demo. Fuck. Oh my God, this is insane. Bruh, I'm like flabbergasted. I don't know what to say no more. I can't. Usher, hush. Get off my screen. He said she called my name and I said hello. Bruh, Michael's making up lyrics to this Billie Jean beat. This demo is hilarious. Don't sound nothing like the finished product. This is hilarious. It's still good. What? You can hear Michael trying to get the words for it. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Even the demo sounds good. What the hell? What the hell? Ain't nobody doing it like Michael these days. I'm sorry. Psh, not even Usher, not Justin Bieber, not nobody. Period. Let me show y'all. Mary J. Blige just came on. Let me show you guys Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige talking about how she bought her first record. I guess when she met him, I'm guessing. I don't know. This is wild. By the way, my first song I ever heard of Michael, I'm still debating between Rock With You and Billie Jean. In my heart of hearts, I feel like Rock With You was my first song that I ever heard. In my dad's car is what I can recall in my memory. And then my second song I ever heard of Michael was Billie Jean. And when I heard Billie Jean, I remember going, whoa, what is this? And it's just like insane. And even now I'm hearing it again, I'm just like, bruh, this is so iconic. Like, I don't even understand. It's like magic. I don't know. It just sounds so good, bruh. I don't even understand. I don't understand. So right now his musicians are talking about seeing Michael try to make Billie Jean. Oh, there's acapella again. Dang. This makes me think if Michael survived like 50s and 60s and 70s, like would he still make things like this? I don't know. You know? Like when he was prime, when he was making music, I feel like it was just the right time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like to make the most of pause, I had to pause because Usher's talking again, he's getting my nerves. I feel like for an artist to make the most of the legacy, they have to have like the right spark, the right timing. The good thing for Michael is that he didn't come to when he transitioned into pop, or when he contributed to pop, the genre of pop, and became the king of pop. It was perfect timing, because in reality, I feel like if it was too early, the 90s babies, which is myself, the millennials, you know, later Gen Z, we would have not been able to really suck up the juice, suck up the genius and the juice of Michael. Even though Michael surfed when he was a baby, for God's sake, but the timing was just so, I mean, 1995 is when I was born, and 95 was when he was like on his like what, third, fourth tour. So you gotta put it in context, you see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm blown away, man. I'm just blown away. Just hearing him trying to like, because I know how the creative process goes. Like I've been in Michael's shoes, so like just hearing how he's trying to like get the words with the beat is just such magic. Because like I said, I understand like on a creative level like where he was trying to go, and then finally hearing him get there and go to that place, and then the finished product of Billie Jean, which is what we're on right now, is Billie Jean, is just like chef's kiss. Like it's just so good, guys. It's just so good, so good. It's gonna be a long video, only at 23 minutes. I want it to be long, so I'm only watching it once, reviewing with you guys, and then second time I watch it, I'm gonna watch it off camera. So that's funny. Usher's talking about a music video, Billie Jean. Mary J. Blige says she lost her voice screaming when she saw Billie Jean the first time. Dang, we're not even at Thriller yet. And this is like a lot of stuff going on. Oh, wow. Now the guy is talking about how they lit up the floor for the music video of Billie Jean. And the guy is talking about how he told Michael, but there's only certain ones that could light up. And so I guess Michael, let me show you. So Michael was trying to pick which ones to light up, which ones he wanted to see lit up, is what he's talking about right now. Wow. This is a lot. I always just a lot of things that they're showing in this, I always like suspected, but then like actually hearing it is just like, wow, okay. This is like really intense. Like I always suspected this is the kind of stuff that would happen behind the scenes, but then actually seeing the people behind, then actually seeing the people that like helped Michael's vision come to life is like kind of surreal. And it's really making me think like if he was still alive, well in his 60s and his 70s, would he be making hit singles like Billie Jean? Like I'm so curious, like what would he be giving us, guys? What kind of music would we be getting from Michael Jackson? Like, I don't know, it's a lot to think about. I feel phone I hardly ate all day. I don't know what's wrong with me. Are you serious? Michael is dancing his ass off, yo. My God, man. It's impossible to get all the stuff Michael does. How can anybody keep up? How could anybody keep up with this kid? No one could keep up with this guy. No one can keep up with this guy. We're talking about on Billie Jean how he was dancing and they couldn't keep up with him because because he was dancing so fast they couldn't even get all the shots. Oh my God. That's sick. Oh. Now they're talking about MTV. Oh, that's that chick that was in We Are the World, Heal the World, that annoying chick. Oh my God, that's hilarious. 10%, I gotta plug this in. David Bowie. Mark Goodman. I wanted to show you guys my David Bowie said he's shocked there's so many few black artists on there. And then the guy said we're a rock and roll station. This is MTV, guys. I'm kind of like put it back like this so you guys can see. They refuse to play Michael. Fucking idiots. They're idiots. Who the hell refuses to play Michael Jackson is a goddamn fool. Goddamn fool. David Bowie spoke out against MTV is what they're showing right now. Idiots. Who the hell will reject Michael Jackson? Only a fool. Only a retard. Or a racist. I'm trying to show y'all the computer. It's hard because I got my thing on a stand now. On my MTV. Girl, bye. There's David Bowie. Let me show you guys. No, actually, just let it run. Mark Goodman, David Bowie. Bowie, excuse me. He said the fact is we're a rock and roll station. Well, rock and roll probably wasn't even that popular. Like, or pop is more popular than rock and roll. Is it not? That makes no sense. They refuse to play Michael. Dumb. Dumb. No record single changed the business in my life as powerful as Michael Jackson and Thriller. President Walter. White Rock. That sounds profitable to you? It don't sound profitable to me. White Rock. What the hell is that? Alternative? They said they're pulling Billy Joel and everyone else they have off MTV. Man, Michael worked his goddamn ass off. You could see it, man. I don't know. Whew. Better him than me, I tell you that much. Better him than me. I would have been like exhausted, like, F y'all, I'm just gonna go back to Motown. Actually, I wouldn't. I probably would have stuck it out, but still. Tina passed. Rest in peace, honey. They just showed Prince. They just showed Tina Turner. She just died. We all know that Tina Turner just died, right? As she did. Oh, passed away, excuse me. Passed away. Michael looked determined, bruh. He looked like he was angry. Golly. MTV was coming a big thing. To who? MTV still ain't you know, I mean, I say what I want to say. I say what I want to say. I'm gonna be nice. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what they're showing me right now. Real quick. This is what they're working with right now. They're showing different examples of how he tried to bring his music videos into the main pop culture, you know, the pop thing. But MTV claim that they're a rock, so... Well, anyway, Michael will be better on there anyway. Who cares? We're talking about TikTok now. Oh, God. Guys, give TikTok a break. I'm tired. New generation. Girl, who doesn't know Michael Jackson? Only a fool. Only a fool don't know Michael Jackson. That's right. They talk, so guys, they basically talking about TikTok right now and his influence. TikTok's McDoc. We don't care TikTok. 2 billion likes. Once my phone gets back up to 20%, I'm gonna take it off the stand and put it back down, guys. But I am watching on my MacBook Pro, as you can see right here. I'm watching it live right now. This guy's talking about the impact from TikTok. Okay, move on from TikTok. I want to see back to Michael. I don't care no damn TikTok. Oh, they're talking about how they're making the Michael dances on TikTok. Yeah, okay. Like I said. Oh, Michael's talking. Pause. Oh, he said blacks. Michael said they weren't showing blacks. I'm telling y'all, he was mad. Michael was pissed, yo. I don't blame him. I was kind of upset about the MTV is what he just said, Michael. This is Michael talking now. That kind of hurt me, he said. Oh, there's the thing from the trailer. Let me show you. There it is with his jacket. So now we're getting into the juicy part, guys, where he's talking about, I guess, how he broke through. Let's hear how he broke through. I'm interested to see, because I really haven't heard Michael talk about how he broke through. Not really. So this is going to be interesting. Once again, he said so strong that everyone would have to show it. Can't deny greatness. That's right. You can't deny quality. It's true. You can't deny quality. They weren't showing blacks on MTV. Shame on you, MTV. Shame on you. He said he wanted to do something. Michael just said that he wanted to do something so strong that they couldn't deny playing it. I know that's right. That right there reminds me of Beyonce. Beyonce is a Virgo sun as well. And that kind of reminds me of Beyonce. Like, Beyonce kind of has that attitude as well to her artistry. It's like, you can't deny me. Like, I'm just greatness. Like, no matter how much you hate me and Jay-Z, it's like, Beyonce also comes across like that. To me, like, you can't deny greatness. You see what I'm saying? Oh, yes, there's my lights. You can't deny greatness, guys. It's true. Everything Michael is saying is spot on. 1 second, yo. I'm trying to position this damn thing. Maybe I should put this on here. 1 sec, y'all. I got 2 stands. I got one. Oh, even better. There we go. I got one stand that's metal and I got one stand that's plastic. The plastic one is too high for me. I like this a bit lower. Yeah, there we go. You see how it's positioned now? Good old metal steel, just like Michael's dad was, what, a steel worker, they said? I just found that out tonight. I knew he was in some kind of blue collar thing, but I didn't know he was a steel worker. Michael Jackson's dad or something. He worked like, I'm guessing like in a factory. I didn't even know that. That's why I'm watching, I learn. There we go. Now I can actually position it. For God's sake. There we go. Perfect. Hearing Michael say blacks is kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Let me turn this up. He looks so good. He said the story had to sell itself to go on MTV. He said the music videos back then were terrible. He said he wanted his things to be powerful and stand out and everything. He said you have to be glued to watch it. He wanted quality. He wanted the best. He wanted excellence. He wanted perfection, he said. Hopefully I said that right while I'm listening to him. As soon as he's as he's talking, I'm talking to you guys. You guys can hear it best way I can. Whew, girl, this is a lot. Was his nose always like that tiny? It looked like when he did Beat It, his nose looked very pointy there. Like tiny. As he got older, I noticed his nose was so sharp. I'm like, is his nose always like that? But his nose is there. His nose there is pointy. Even when he was fully black, his nose was pointy. Always wonder that, and I just see an up close thing of him. He always has those sharp features. It's picking up now. Minute 30. Now it's picking up. Now it's picking up. Now we're getting into the music video. Now we're getting into it, guys. Come on now. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh. Right now they're showing Beat It, guys. Behind the scenes of Beat It. They said it's rock and roll. I just see a pop. I saw Beat It as pop. They said rock and roll. Where? I don't know. Okay, there's a guitar guy again. Let me just show you guys a guitar guy. Yeah, I did research on this guy already. This was a gentleman who did the guitar solo for Michael for Beat It. I've seen him before. I've seen him before many times. Oh, he looks young there. Guys, if you don't have AirPods, get AirPods before you watch this. If you're watching on the big screen without AirPods, it's fine. But if you're watching it like as like a deep analyzation like I am, like you want to be like a front row seat, get some AirPods, bro. The quality is, oh my God, immaculate. Oh, I see what Michael did. He played them. I see what Michael did. They said rock and roll. Michael said, I'm gonna give you rock and roll. Oh, I see what he did. Oh, he's smart. Once again, trying to assimilate. Trying to blend into a different genre was hard. Dang. Bruh. They're showing a lot of right now. It's showing the guitars, it's showing the dancer. I'm like, whoa, there's a lot going on. For one music video, I need some water. There's a lot. And this looks like MTV, no shade. The whole beat it fight scene, that it's a bit corny, in my opinion, but it worked. Yeah, see, they're saying he tried to incorporate it to, yeah, I can see the MTV influence now. Like they're talking about MTV, I can see it. Michael tried hard as hell to get to, yo. Michael tried hard as hell to get into MTV, bro. Lord have mercy. I see it now. I see why he did what he did now. I really see it. Famous beat a dance with a red jacket. Yeah. Let me show you guys real quick. Pause. Yeah, honey. Yes. There we go. Ooh-wee. This takes me right back. The memories. My God. Who the hell is that? Dang, dude. This shit is intense. Wow, how did he blend all that? He blended R&B, rock and roll, and pop in one music video. That's a lot. It's a lot of work. But I see the influence now trying to get MT with this music video. I never saw before. I see it. For sure. I'm trying to give you guys the most commentary what I'm seeing that's important, stands out to me as I'm watching live. March 25th, Motown. Here we go. Moonwalk time. Oh shit. Motown show, guys. Oh, I could feel the energy at time Motown. I've always loved that black jewel sequins jacket. Oh, I gotta show you guys. I gotta show you guys this. The black sequins, forget the shirt, just the black sequins. Whenever he does Billie Jean live or he does whatever, normally when he does Billie Jean, he has it on, but there's other times where he has had the sequins black jacket on, and I love that. That is like one of my favorite pieces of Michael's performance outfits, is just anything black sequins. Just whoa, he just looks like a superstar, you know, like a true, I don't know, like if you want to say rock star, superstar, like that's what I think of. When I think of superstar in terms of a male artist, I always go back to that black jacket. I don't know if he tailored it, I don't know where he bought it from, I don't know where he got it from, but I always, when I think of Michael, like iconic Michael, I always think glitter glove, glitter socks, black sequins jacket. Always. I'm not saying that the Thriller jacket wasn't iconic. I'm not saying that the other jackets he wore wasn't iconic, but just for me, for some reason, that black sequence jacket just hits something in my head of like icon, superstar, Michael Jackson, king of pop. Like it just makes sense to me. And I know we can't get all the answers in the world, but I would love to know where was that from? Where did he get the idea with that jacket? Because even on tour when he did Billie Jean live with the black hat, that jacket just screams like it's like Elvis Presley level of like God. Like I don't know, it just screams I'm that person. Like I am that star. Like I don't know. That jacket, something about that black sequence jacket, man, always stands out in my mind. Nothing else. Not even his glove, just the jacket for me. The jacket and the socks. Here we go. Here we go. Now they're showing he's gonna moonwalk. Oh shit. Here we go, guys. It's picking up now. Oh shit. It's picking up now. The energy. They're going crazy in the audience. Oh, the guy cursed. Oh, this guy is saying that he did his own moves now, not with like his brothers. Like when he's with his brothers, he had certain moves. Now he switched it up. God, the whole outfit is so on point, man. I wonder who put this outfit together. Was it Michael himself? What a debut outfit. I love it. I just love it. Oh my God. Right. These dancers are talking about the moonwalk influence and they're explaining how he came up with it. Very interesting. Right. So now we're talking about how he slid across the floor, and they're talking about like the setup when he before he went out to perform. They're talking about like the different like angles of the stage. So much going on. Oh my God. Well, okay. What a beautiful hall. Look at all these people. Oh my God. Oh, they asked the guy who came after Michael Jackson when he did that the Billie Jean debut. The guy started laughing and said, I don't remember. He said the intercom had to come on and they had to tell people to to compose themselves because they were going crazy in the crowd. Oh shit, here he is again. Okay, one sec, guys. Now he's talking about, that's what I want to see, him talk about the creative process. Let me go back. Wish I watched this a little bit earlier. It's like 12 now at night. Usher talks too much. Cut Usher out of this damn thing. No offense. So now this ballet dancer is talking about the proportions of his body and how he's literally perfect. I know damn well they didn't put no Justin Bieber in this. Oh hell no. No offense to him, but oh hell no. BTS. Absolutely. Now they got BTS in this. Absolutely. Okay, that's a good recognition. Justin Bieber, give me a break. No. Hell no. Hell to the no. They're talking about K-pop. Absolutely. Now they're just comparing young artists to the new artists and his influence. We're talking about like his signature, his signature vocals and like different things he developed over time. This is so interesting. Whoa. Whoa. Hold up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're showing Michael's lead track, the vocal demo. Oh my God. Oh, will.i.am. He's awesome. Oh, this is too good. Now he's showing, will.i.am is showing how he put beatboxing in the production. Oh God, this is too good, guys. And he's breaking down like the acapella, like the finished product, but like the acapella, like there's like different levels, which, oh my God, as a creative, like I'm like in heaven because I've always wanted to like hear this, and like now I'm actually hearing it. And he's like breaking down like the different levels of Michael's voice. And he's talking about like how some people have tried to like basically emulate him, even down to like the most like mischievous thing. Like you wouldn't think that like Michael started, but like all these like more modern artists are like breaking down like the tracks and showing you like how he laid his vocals, and then they're showing like modern versions of how like other artists basically took his method, which is obvious. Very, very good. Very good coverage. Oh wow, they said he was yawning on one record and then they overlaid it. How in the hell? This guy's like a genius. I don't even know how the hell you would yawn and it would sound like a song. The hell? And they're showing it right now. How in the hell? How did he come up with this? I don't know. It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. will.i.am is saying it shows the creative freedom he had without worrying about people's judgment. Very true. Now they got Human Nature, which is my very, very favorite of Michael's. My very favorite. I'm in heaven. I love Human Nature. My favorite. My favorite. But like seeing behind the scenes, it just shows like how, I won't want to say we use the word hard, But how intricate it is to try to get the perfect song. Like, how the hell people have time for that? Like, wow, I'm blown away. Really makes you think, huh? Like, what are these modern artists doing that Michael hasn't done? Like, these modern artists, they all sound the same. You know, exception of like Mariah Carey, Ariana Grande. Who else? In terms of pop, R&B, I can't even think of any that actually sound half decent, to be honest with you. Like, Maluma, Shakira is different. Some Hispanic artists are, I think, got it right. They actually have their own sound, I would say. Like, it's not as bubblegum pop. It actually has some kind of, like, Shakira is good. I would say Shakira. Shakira is cool. Beyonce, of course. Oh my God, yeah, Beyonce. But Beyonce's a given. I'm saying besides Beyonce, besides Ariana Grande, besides Shakira, who else is there that's like recent, like putting out albums, like putting out singles, like not even comparing male, female pop, like I'm saying in general, right? I'm speaking like across the board. Like, what artists on Michael's level is doing this? What I'm saying, what artists? I can't think of any. Beyonce is like the only one that like is like a default, of course, but like that's not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, there should be at least three, you know what I'm saying? That are like selling out oh, Taylor Swift, but I don't listen to her. I guess Taylor, but isn't Taylor more like country? Isn't Taylor more like folklore alternative? Like, I don't really put Taylor in the pop section, but I guess. But I wouldn't, I don't know. I don't know Taylor's music, but I know Taylor's quite popular. So it kind of makes 3 or 4. I would guess. I would think. But I'm saying like on Michael's level though, like upbeat, like choreography, dancing, not just singing, not just playing a guitar. Like, I'm saying like extraordinary. I don't see it. Beyonce's a close second, but besides that, I don't see it. That's kind of sad to me. The Weeknd, I think vocally The Weeknd's up there. I think The Weeknd, I'm gonna pause real quick. I think The Weeknd's up there. He's not really a dancer, but The Weeknd, Abel, right? The Weeknd vocally is up there for sure. He should have got a Grammy for the After Hours Heartless album, but they didn't give it to him. They snubbed him. I don't know why. So I would say The Weeknd, in terms of a male pop artist, vocally and innovation with musically that sounds different, I would say The Weeknd is on Michael's level right now. See The Weeknd. That's about it. We're gonna go with male artists only. I can't think of anybody else that has a similar rhythm that will.i.am's talking about. With a little bit of R&B, because The Weeknd can do R&B. Lana Del Rey, Lana can. The Weeknd can. Ariana Grande can. Mariah Carey can. Beyonce can. Shakira can. Shakira is very versatile. Shakira is good. Those are some artists I could think of that stand out to me like Michael did in terms of creativity, not just bubblegum commercial, like different, authentic, you know, rhythm. E.T. Storybook. I didn't know that song was with E.T. Bruh, that just shows my age right there. I didn't even know that. Pause. Now they're going into Human Nature, which I love. Oh my God. I'm melting. I love Human Nature. E.T. Storybook album. Never heard of that. Oh, Steven Spielberg's not being brought up. Quincy with E.T. Oh, shut up. I didn't even know that. Go back. Let me show you guys a picture real quick of this E.T. thing. That is just too cool. Let me pause it real quick. Look what they're showing, guys, with E.T. I have never seen this, actually. Narrated by Michael Jackson, produced by Quincy Jones, music by John Williams. John Williams is a freaking legend. John Williams is a freaking legend. Oh my god, with Hans Zimmer, John Williams. Oh my god, bruh. It's like music heaven right now. This is like music heaven. Michael will write and sing a song for the album. Since when? Don't even tell me. Don't tell me that that song was inspired by E.T. because I will freaking lose it. I never knew that. Or is that just a coincidence they put the Human Nature song in the album? In the soundtrack. He was what? What? Since when? I missed that completely. What? So he was doing that in the midst of Thriller, the E.T. thing? Bruh, the genius. How is that possible? Oh. Michael is a starseed, by the way. Anybody who knows anything knows that. Michael is a starseed, bruh. So me hearing about E.T., I'm just like, bruh, like I said, the genius, bruh, the genius, I don't think we'll ever see again. Oh my god. I just can't imagine what I would think if I was like my 20s back when this was released. Like, wow, what a time would that be to live? Wow. They said that was holding up the Thrill record, something to do with the E.T. thing. And there was suing and different stuff involved. And wow. talking about carousel. God, this is just, wow. Celine, stop. Celine. God, this is just too damn epic, man. For real. Was carousel versus human nature, and then with human nature, spot on choice. That was the right choice, guys. That was the right choice. He said one of his favorite songs. Aww. Oh, God. I'm like melting. I'm melting, guys. This is like, oh my God. This is a lot. So now they said to Michael, if you had 3 hits off this album, would you be happy? He said, nope. I expect 8. I expect 9. I expect all of them to be hits. Where they do that at? What artist is going to have the balls to talk to their executives and say, they're all going to be hits? Forget 3 hits on the album. I want all of them to be hits. They're all going to be hits. Like, in what what galaxy? And this footage, guys, I gotta show you this. The footage of him and this jacket is sublime. Look at this jacket, guys. If I could get it to stop at one point. Oh my goodness, this is just, and then the quality. Look at it. Look at the jacket. Oh my God. Oh my God. And it's one of his favorites. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Wow, the quality is so good. They need to release this, man. I'm sure they have a full concert of this. Such a beautiful song. I'm sure they have this footage somewhere And they need to release it ASAP. For real, bro. They need to release the footage of this tour. Starlight. Did my research. Starlight was the original Thriller, guys. People don't know that. Bruh, they're showing the creative process of Thriller now. The synthesizer guy. Whoa. Oh, man. This is too good, guys. Damn. My God. This is genius. To be in that room, bruh. God damn. Man, dude. This is mind-blowing. The guy said that one of the I don't even know the lingo of this guy. Pause, I'm trying to hear what he said. He said one of the lay beats or something. He said something like Congo line or a conga line. I felt the same way with Thriller. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And they said they had it slowed down at first, like way different. Like, bro, I don't even know how somebody would come up with that. I'm kind of speechless. Like, he's showing the process. I'm like, bruh, how do you get that from that? I don't know. But they did it. He said a little bit of Latin flair. I agree. I would say the same thing. It kind of you know what it reminded me of? I was saying Congo line. It reminds me of Beetlejuice. And anybody out here know Beetlejuice? Reminds me of Beetlejuice, guys. And this is for replay watchers too. Beetlejuice. The Deo, is it Deo? Daylight come and me want. That is so eerily similar to the Thriller, in my opinion. So to hear the guy who helped produce it say the same thing, I'm like, bruh, great minds think alike, bruh. Beetlejuice, what I think of. That kind of like eerie 90s thriller. How would you even think of that? I don't know. That's crazy. This is so crazy. Whew. Dang. Mm-hmm. It does sound like that. It does. Mm. Wow. Wow. What? Here comes Jane Fonda. Oh. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. So now they have a shot with Mickey. Favorite color he's wearing, talking about promotion of Thriller. Oh, shit. Now they're breaking down how he got the concepts. Oh, this is just too damn good. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. This is just too good. Mm. Mm. An American Werewolf in London. That's where he got the inspiration from. The mask. Oh, wow. American Werewolf. Didn't know that. Rick Baker's work. Interesting. They said nobody wanted to make the Thriller music video. They said it's the most successful. Let's move on to the next album. And Michael said no. He persisted. He wanted, the budget was 1.2 million. Only 50,000 was the budget. Oh my god! In that time, he way superseded 50K. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! He was trying to do something different. Way different with this album. I wonder if he went to a psychic or something. I'm not trying to, But I wonder if Michael went to like a spiritual advisor or something. Because how would he know this would be so successful? Like, all the things they told him no on, he still pushed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to have some kind of intuition, guys. You have to have some kind of foresight, because that's impossible. To have a 50K budget and say you want over $1 million. Like, think of those times. Like, no. It's impossible. It's like crazy. Now it's not uncommon, but probably still is, really, but probably not as uncommon. Wolfman character. They're describing the mask now. How they made the mask. Oh, dang. Wow. He was skinny. They said 100 pounds. When he made Thriller, the lady was just describing how the jackets gave him more weight on camera. Very smart. Once again, the jackets of Michael, the jackets really just seem to just bring something out of him. The black jacket, the red jacket, it just works. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Now they're describing the dialogue of the acting before the actual music video, and the dialogue, that the lines he'd have to deliver with the co-star. So interesting. Right. Let me show you guys real quick. The guy is talking. This guy, one second. This guy's talking about the lines. Let me pause real quick. This is just like, all I could say, man. It's a lot to digest. This is like magic. I don't know. I know that there's people doing makeup, you know, costume fitting, the werewolf mask, all this, but it doesn't seem like work. It just seems like something that, like Michael said, like that was like predestined. It just seemed, as I'm watching it, like the way that they filmed it originally before like its finished product, like it just seems like effortless. And I know that's not the reality. I know that they had to work incredibly hard. But once again, I've never seen, I cannot think of any celebrity, any singer, any pop, nothing. I cannot think of any celebrity, any superstar, any band even that has this much like superstar quality, besides Elvis Presley, of course, and Beyonce. Like I can't think of anybody. And the way that they're showing like Michael and this girl, so I'm going to show you right here how Michael and the girl had to like rehearse their lines for the music video, right? Make sure the volume's on. Let me refresh it real quick. Let me just check real quick the audio. One sec. Okay, it's back. Yeah, I can hear myself. Okay. So like just the way that they even rehearse their lines, like, and I'm seeing behind the scenes of like the girl like in her little dress and the guy and Michael's like in his varsity jacket, like before they obviously go to the movies, you know, like the whole Thriller music video. It just looks like it's meant to be. It just looks like perfect. That's the only words I could think of, is perfect, magical, meant to be. Like it just fits. And like I've seen music videos in my life where the artist is just, like Chris Brown, for example, which, you know, I'm not going to get into his personal flaws, but like Chris Brown, for example, like Chris Brown tries really hard to convey stardom. Like when I watch Chris Brown, I feel like he tries really hard to like convey that he's special. Whereas there's other celebrities I've watched on camera, like Britney Spears, the princess of pop, like Britney Spears. When I watch Britney Spears, I also get that kind of vibe of like, it's meant to be. Like it just makes sense, you know? The hair flipping, the waist popping, the blonde, like it just makes sense, you know? And that's how I feel with life. It's like if something's meant to be, it will just make sense. It will just fall into place. It will just be like effortless. I don't feel like it would be a situation where you're pulling teeth for charisma, or like you're pulling teeth for attention. Like as soon as Michael goes on camera, he gets everybody's attention. He doesn't even have to force it. It's just natural. That's something that I don't think I've ever seen at that level. like ever. I've never seen that before. Like even that shot, let me go back and show you guys. Even that shot with the car. I'm gonna show you guys real quick behind the scenes. Now here's a behind the scenes shot of them in the car, right? Like Grease, like give me Grease vibes, like them like in the car and stuff. Like that just looks so natural. Like it just looks so magical. Like I've never seen that before. Like from any artist, like ever. It's just so perfect. And there's so many scenes and there's so many costume changes. It's like, once again, the whoever with the outfit ideas, man, is spot on. I'm sure it was Michael's influence too, but the lady that was talking about the jacket, maybe she had a part in it. I don't know. She was talking about like the weight of the jacket. I don't know. Maybe she was like a designer for him. I don't know. Like an outfit designer. Wow. So skinny. Wow. Now look at this Thriller thing. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Now they're showing, oh my God, bro. This is just too goddamn good. Like I said, I don't know how the hell they pull this off, guys. I don't know how. The guy said he doesn't want any Michael moves. How you don't want Michael? Look, 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 look. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh my goodness. This is just too good. Oh my God. Once again, it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Are we ever gonna get anything this great again? They said the dancers were allowed more rehearsal than usual. For Thriller, now they're talking about. Wow. Oh my God. Ooh. She said Rick Baker. So I'm guessing Rick Baker is one of the people that contributed to the look at the zombie dancers. She just said Rick Baker. That's why I was waiting to hear who was behind the. Wow, even him dancing. Oh my God, they have this shot of him dancing off the camera. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Go back. It's just so perfect. I don't even know if there's anything as good as this, man. It's sad. I'm not gonna lie, it makes me a little sad, guys, because I'm like, what else is as good as this? You see what I'm saying? Like, I hate to be that kind of person, but it makes me sad, man, because I'm like, what is as good as this? I can't think of it. And I hate to put, I hate to be that person like, oh, F all modern artists, modern music sucks, the music today sucks. I hate to be that person, but it's like, when I'm looking at this behind the scenes, my mind is like, I cannot, there's nobody else in this category. I'm sorry. And speaking of MTV, FMTV for what they did to Michael, and come to think about it, now in the present day, MTV is the same people that want to give a Vanguard Award to artists that are supposed to be on Michael's level. Ain't nobody on Michael's level. So how you gonna give a Michael Award? Every year they give this Michael Award. Now that I think about it, I'm like, there ain't nobody coming close to this. Nobody even doing none of this. Like, it really makes me, honestly, I'm at an hour now. I got like 28 minutes left of this. The overarching feeling that I have right now, guys, is I really miss Michael. And I'm not surprised, but like the constant feeling I feel like this whole time is just wow. Just missing a legend, just missing out on what could have been, and still appreciating his work. But it's like, man, are we ever gonna get an artist like this again? You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes me kind of sad because like we may never get it. We may never ever get it. And that makes me kind of sad because it's like, bruh, so what do we have to look forward to? Just like crappy music? Like, I don't know. Like I said, the Weeknd is Canadian. The Weeknd is Canadian. He's not much of a dancer, but The Weeknd is Canadian. And in terms of vocals, I feel like he's very similar to Michael. Can never be Michael, but he's very similar. And so maybe he's the next hope. I don't know. I cannot think of anybody else right now. I can't think of anybody else. Which makes me kind of sad, to be honest with you. More sad than anything. But I'm in awe, guys. I'm in awe. So they're talking about the demented kind of look at the zombies dancing. Let me show you guys. They're talking about the costume. It's just so good. I don't know if there's anything better than this. I don't know. It's like, why I can't think of it. I can't think of it. It's kind of sad. Like, there's no other talent in this whole world of billions of people. It's impossible. But it's got to be somebody out here that's got to be as good as Michael. There's got to be, man. There's got to be somebody, man. Look, so then he's dancing off camera. I can't show you guys everything. I don't want to get in trouble. But then, as you guys can see, there's cameras over here. And he's like, there he is in full costume. I mean, It's real. It's intense. It's intense, guys. It's like, who's gonna top this? I don't know. I don't think there's anybody. Unless Michael reincarnated into somebody's womb and just did the same thing over again in a different life. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think who's gonna replace it. Who's gonna? I can't think of anybody, which is sad. But at least we have him. At least we had him when we had him. You know. We didn't have him at all. It'd be even sadder. You know. They said after the movie came out, they tripled in sales. That's a VHS of the. They said that they sold 6 million. Plus of some kind of video. I'm gonna show you guys. 1 second. Of that right there. That VHS. Let me show you real quick. 1 second. This apparently. That's what it looked like right there. It looked like a VHS apparently, which I've never seen before. He's saying that this sold 6 million or something like that. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. He just looks so innocent off camera. He looks like a little baby. Like, yeah, he's like a sex symbol. It's just hilarious. And red is a very strong color. That was honestly the red and Beat It and the red and Thriller I think is just honestly genius, because red is always a color. Even McDonald's, right? The McDonald's symbol, yellow and red. Study psychology, marketing. Red is always a key color. So naturally, he looks good in red, but even red, the red makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Like even marketing wise, the red makes sense. It just so happened that Thriller was like the red stain, you know, the look of it, the horror flick of it. But in reality, the red in general is good for marketing. It just happens to work, which is hilarious. But genius once again. Yesterday, right? Oh, here comes the same asshole from MTV talking about Thriller now. Yo, the haters will always got something to say, yo. Now they supporting it, assholes. You see how they play Michael? You see how they played him? Look, the same guy talking shit is now congratulating him. Let me show you the guy from MTV. 1 sec. Why are they not promoted? They're making money off him. Jackasses. Let me pull back up. Okay, forget it. The guy's annoying. I'm not even gonna show him. I can't find it. MTV Universe. So now it's how MTV accepts him now. Oh wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Spring of '84. Pop star to phenomenon. Guinness Book of World Records. Biggest selling record of all time. Album of all time. Oh, Brooke Shields. Oh, I was his girlfriend at the time? Or was friend? February 7, 1984. Let me show you. So there he is getting his award for Guinness Book of World Records. Look at the quality. My God, you could tell the age on it. Lord have mercy. Wow, look at his hands in the air. He looks so happy. Oh, 1,000,000 copies a week. Get out of here. Are you kidding me? 1,000,000 a week? Who's doing that now? Nobody? Oh my God, that's crazy. 1,000,000 a week? He should have been a billionaire off that alone. Selling 1,000,000 copies a week? They're probably cutting in deep into his pockets, these assholes. He should have been a billionaire off that one album. The hell? 1,000,000 a week? Huh? Selling 1,000,000 a week? What universe? Oh. But was he even alive? Probably not. I was gonna say it was Walt Disney at the theme park, but probably not. Probably wasn't even alive then. I'm not sure. The guy was talking about when they went to Disney World. I was gonna say I wonder if Walt Disney was there when they turned around, but that's not what they said. Also, he wanted to tour Thriller, but his dad didn't. That dad is so damn evil. His dad is so damn evil. Let him do what he wants to do. He's sold over 1,000,000 a week. Hello. Jackson's World Tour 84. Are you kidding me? What? What? So instead of him touring Thriller, fucking Joseph told him to do Jackson's 584 tour. Oh, he already made a deal with Pepsi. Right. Oh, snap. Michael did not want to do a Pepsi deal, they said. Not surprised. I don't like sponsorship either. The sponsorship idea is stupid. Now they're talking about how his hair got burned. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, snap. So They were obviously greedy. They were too greedy, guys. So that's when he burned his hair. I wasn't even sure they were even gonna put this in here. Damn. So once again, greed is the devil, bro. Greed is evil. What happened was Michael didn't. So what they're saying is that Michael did not want to do the Pepsi thing, which I think is kind of like well established. But even more so, he put in the contract he doesn't drink Pepsi. He doesn't want to hold the Pepsi can. On top of that, he said that he shouldn't be in the clip longer than 3 seconds or 3 minutes or something like that along the line of like, I think they said 3 seconds, but obviously he was in there for more than 3 seconds, so that can't be real. And then he was with his brothers, like as Joseph, as his dad wanted, went great, and then they told him to come back out again. So basically Michael fulfilled his contractual obligations. He did the first trailer with a little boy that was imitating him with the socks and all that, with the Pepsi can, the white socks and the loafers. And then he was with his brothers, which he still didn't want to do. He did it because obviously the Pepsi. And then Pepsi a third time tried to milk him. And then basically made his head catch on fire. If that's not greed, I don't know what is. So one commercial turned into 3 commercials that actually caused him to be on fire. Can you believe that? All because of greed. Didn't even want to even do it to begin with, but try to make his family happy. That's why you can't impress people, bro. People will kill you in the process, trying to make them happy. Dang. They try to milk him. That's what happened. That's why his hair caught on fire. All because his, I'm not going to say what I want to say. I can't curse on camera, but all because of his goddamn dad. Evil people, man. And that's what I'm sure. And I'm gonna pause it at 1:14. I must add this. There's actually a version of the Pepsi song, or one of the Pepsi versions of the commercial, that there's actually a different song called The Price of Fame. If you haven't heard it, Michael Jackson, look it up. Type in Price of Fame Michael Jackson Pepsi and you'll see what I'm talking about. He was talking about his dad and fame right here. This video right here, guys, Price of Fame. Watch that video. That was the real version of the Pepsi commercial song that he wanted to put out, but they didn't let him. Price of Fame. That's why they burned his damn head. And of course got vitiligo. How convenient. I mean, pain pills. That's all because his damn dad, though. It's his dad's fault. That's his dad's fault. His dad pressured him to do things he didn't want to do because he was abusive. And I wonder to myself, and I think to myself, guys, all of his height of fame and 100 million, all this craziness, but I'm sure they never paid him accurately to what he actually sold. I'm sure they didn't. It makes you think. It makes me think. Was he even happy? Yeah, of course he's happy off the basis the success of the album, but I'm saying inside. I'm saying deep down. It makes me wonder, how happy did he feel? Because did he feel alone? Did he feel like supported? Like he still had abusive family, so I'm like, all of his success now, his head's on fire. I mean, bro, I don't know. It's crazy. Because having work success doesn't equal personal contentment and fulfillment. I mean, obviously he said he wanted to sell the biggest, so he did. But I'm wondering, like, in his heart, in his gut, I'm saying, I wonder if, like, he was genuinely happy, or did he feel alone? Did he feel like, because of now all of his fame, did he now feel isolated is the question. That's kind of like what I'm thinking, So they did allude to painkillers, things like that, with his head catching on fire, which is sad. surprised they put that in here. I thought they were just going to keep it a thriller and stuff, but they have expanded upon a couple of touchy subjects, which is good. So instead of doing thriller, they made Jackson do a victory tour. How does it make any sense to you? Joe, his dad is an asshole. That's all I have to say. And Michael did talk about, you know, the abuse a lot. But in reality, he should have done what he wanted to do for himself. Why was the Jackson 5 back out there? It's just, this is all Joseph once again, you know? The thriller tour would have been better. It's so stupid. So now they're just showing the Jackson performing. He has a silver jacket on. It's very royal looking. It's very nice. But it's like, even after all of his success, they still push Michael to do things he didn't want to do, which I don't like. He should have been able to do what he wanted to do, you know? After that kind of success, they should have let him get his shine, you know? But no, Joseph just wouldn't let it happen. Bastard. And then it makes me also wonder with the painkillers, how many times was he taking it? And then what area of his head was burned? Makes you think. Makes you think. Victory tour. The irony of Thriller, there was never a tour. That's just ridiculous. I'm sorry. Wow. But he did the Thriller content they said on the Victory tour, which they need to release that. But it's BS. He should have had his own tour for Thriller. I mean, oh, it's gonna make me upset, but I'm not gonna get upset. But he should have been a billionaire off of the Thriller album. For that alone. '12 highest number in history. Grammys 1983, 1984 Grammys, 26 Grammys. There's Brooke again. Damn, they must be been together a lot. Brooke again. I have to say this. If he had a black girlfriend at the time, I'm sorry, I have to just put this in here because I'm just peeping the vibes. Based upon the comment they made about Jane Fonda presenting him that first major award where he sold like what, 4 million, and they said that he waited for Jane Fonda to present the award because it seemed like Michael had ideas behind the scenes that he knew were not going to get pushed unless he had some kind of like white approval. They said it, not me. And then again, here we have him nominated for the 12 Grammys with a white chick. I mean, so what I'm trying to say is if he had a black girlfriend, would he not get that? I'm just curious. Like, to the Grammys. Like, if he had I'm just being straight up now, if he had a black girlfriend that wasn't Brooke Shields, would he have got those Grammys or no? Because I know at the end of the day, Michael had his kids with what's that girl's name again? I forgot her name every time. The who's also a white lady. Okay, nothing wrong with that. But then a lot of people who knew Michael said that his type was tall Brazilian, like brown, darker Brazilian, tall, model, sleek. So I'm just saying, like, it kind of makes me think because a lot of like racial bumps in the road that he had from MTV to this, that, it just makes me think like, okay, if he turned up with a black lady, would he have not gotten recognition? I'm just curious because that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting, you know? And it kind of makes me think of like how Kanye, not comparing Kanye to Michael at all, just another example of the whole interracial thing. Like, it makes me think of like Kanye with Kim Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it that they don't feel like gonna get their accolades if they're with a black lady? Or an Asian or anything else besides white? I'm just curious because that's the vibe I'm kind of getting, to be honest with you. To be honest with you. Just gotta put that out there because I've seen a pattern. So I'm like, Brooke again. Because he never married Brooke Shields. The way she's up under him, the way I gotta pause it. The way she's up under him, you would think that she married the guy. You know what I'm saying? If this guy is at the pinnacle of his, I mean, she's there at the pinnacle of this guy's career. That's why she's in the damn documentary, is she not? And she still didn't get married to him. So I'm like, why is she there? You know, why is she there? Because to me, if you gonna be with me at the height of my career and we making love and all this, you gotta marry me. You see what I'm saying? But he still didn't marry Brooke. And Brooke has been talking a lot like Usher. They've been yapping their gums and this thing. I'm like, who are these people? You know, I know who they are. I'm just, you know, making a joke. Like, hello. So was she his girlfriend? Cause that's what it's giving, or his lover or something. I don't know. I never took it seriously, but I see her again. I'm like, okay, so she in this a lot. You think he married her instead of what, her name is Debbie? Isn't his ex-wife's the second one, right? The one he had kids with is Debbie, the nurse or whatever. You think he married Brooke the way she in this thing? Record of the Year, Beat It, Thriller. Album of the Year. All right, okay. I'm sorry. I gotta say it. They showed a picture view of Brooke again next to him in the crowd. So it's making me feel like, you know how they have that term called beer, like you're his beer or something. I'm not trying to be mean, but like, once again, if that was Naomi Campbell next to Michael Jackson, would he have got 12 Grammys or 8 or whatever he got? Would he have? I'm just curious. I'm just curious if Michael went with his own kind, right? Would he have got those Grammys, guys? What do you think? Because my intuition tells me no. Because to be frank with you, this documentary just showed me all the presidents and bigwigs besides Quincy Jones were white. Or they look like they're Jewish or something. They could be Jewish, I'm not sure. No tea, no shade. But I think they had a Polish last name, or it didn't sound American to me. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, Okay, so what if Michael pulled up with a Naomi Campbell? Would he have not got that? Because that's kind of sad, don't you think? Like, don't you think it's kind of sad that a black man has to shout with a white lady to get his accolades? Like, don't you think that something's wrong with that picture? I do. I think something's wrong with it. Because it's like, if a black, okay, it's like, no tea, no shade, but it's like making me think of like Rihanna, right? Rihanna has ASAP Rocky. Now, let's say for example, Rihanna was with a was with a Justin Bieber, you know, and not with an ASAP Rocky. Like, would she only get those awards because of Justin, or would she get those awards still and more with ASAP? Like, that's kind of the vibe I'm sorry. I have to just tell you guys how I feel. Like, that's the vibe it's giving. Makes me kind of side eye a little bit. A little bit. Because he never married Brooke. So I'm just saying, if it was like that, I think he would have married her, no? This is like the height of his career. I don't know, honey. It is Hollywood, though, so I'm not really that surprised. And remember, that's not when his skin color changed either. That's when he was black. You see what I'm saying? So, and it's the 80s. So you have to kind of, it makes me question, like, makes me question a little bit. And then all the presenters, once again, all the presenters are white. I'm sorry. 1 second. I'm gonna show you. There she is again. Look, there she is again, talking about Michael, like she married him. Pause. Here we go again. Let me show you. Look who's presenting him the award. No, one black in sight. That's very telling. It reminds me of like those NBA guys that like have all the non-black wives. It's a bit suspect. He did win all 12. Oh fuck. Hold on, let me go back. Come here. Thriller won a dozen. And then, so going from the racial prejudice to then you're full on white. I mean, and I'll be honest with y'all. See, now that we're on the topic, I'm just going to put it all out there because I want this in the video. Do I believe Michael had a skin condition? Do I believe Michael had a skin condition? I'll give it a 50 out of 100. Okay. I was never entirely sold on the skin condition. Do I think that from the head injury and the prejudice that he was pressured to be whitewashed? Yes, I do. Did Michael purposely want to be white? Well, I don't know. I don't want to speak like that. But it's a bit suspect. It's a bit suspect because I've heard rumors that, you know, he fondled with Diana Ross. I've heard, you know, when he got more up in age, he had that one video with Naomi Campbell in the closet, you know what I'm saying? And they were very close. And then his closest friends, right? Then his closest friends said that his type was tall Brazilian, darker brown skin, like, you know, glowy brown skin, model, slim. This is what black men said that Michael's type was. And all I'm seeing is like the opposite. So I'm like, that's why, and see, that's why I think that some people called him gay. And that's why I think some people called him really bad names, because they were not convinced. You see what I'm saying? And truth be told, some people are still not convinced that those kids are his. Like, because his kids look so white, some people don't believe that his kids are his. You see what I'm saying? I believe those kids are biologically his. That was I remember back in the day, that was a huge debate, was, are those kids really his? Are those kids, you see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like I'm at an hour and 22 minutes, and this is an hour and 28 minutes, right? I'm almost to the end. From all I've seen with the coverage of his struggles and his triumphs and this and that, it just feels like a lot of whitewashing. I gotta be honest with you. It feels like, yes, I have to say it. It feels like he was pressured to be white. That's what I'm getting. I'm not saying that his genre of choice, which is pop, is not a good fit, because it's the perfect fit, coincidentally. But I just find it interesting how I've looked back on videos of Michael when there's like a They Don't Care About Us, and he has like that bowl K-pop cut. That's not a black man's look. A black man don't wear hairstyles like that. And then, you know, it's making me kind of question, like, but I'll be honest, y'all, I was never really sold on that. You know what I'm saying? I was never really sold. I was never really sold that he had a skin condition all the way. Yes, I know that his skin color changed, but I was really never sold on how light he got. I felt like his skin color could have changed, and there could have been like creams and stuff that he used, but I feel like overall, like the dramatic look that he did, like before he passed as well, like the whole look of him, like that's like flesh, like a flashlight, like a tissue white, and the red lips, and that's not black, and that's not even like, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is, but because it's been brought up, I just feel like speaking on it, because that's what I feel led to do. Yeah, I was never really sold on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was never really sold on him having the skin condition impact him the way that he made it, the way that it made it look like it did. Because the way that they made the skin color thing look is like he had to get super, super, super light. I don't think that's true. I think that he kind of like, it kind of like got out of control. I think he spiraled out of control. I think it got out of control, and I think that he probably went to extreme measures because he wanted his whole body to be the same color. And whatever creams or whatever he was doing made him look different. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Anybody that's watching this documentary, mainly it's me, myself, like watching it like in depth, like giving like, and like analyzing it, I'm saying that it feels like he was whitewashed wrongly. It feels like he had a lot of pressure to be white, is what I'm getting, which I don't like, because I feel like to go from an afro, and he's a dark-skinned black man, and you're hanging out with sisters, and you're hanging out with Crips and all this stuff, like you're black, you know what I'm saying? Like you are a black American man, and then you're with Brooke Shield. It's a bit corny. It's giving Kanye. It's giving me Kanye and Kim Kardashian vibes, which I don't like. It doesn't take away anything from his legacy and me being a fan and me loving his music, not at all. But I'm just saying that even the guy that was it his producer? One of his key producers was saying that he had to wait, like marketing wise, he had to have certain white, they said it, certain white Hollywood celebrities to promote a black man. That's weird to me, because his work, his artistry, and his voice speaks for itself. He didn't need no damn Jane Fonda. And I love me some Jane Fonda, but Michael, it's obvious to me, I don't know about nobody else, but it's obvious to me that Michael could have sold this album by himself. And then even more so, what kind of pissed me off a little bit is how his dad, which I never liked his dad. His dad abused him into success. What his dad basically did was abuse him into success, was threaten him, was scare him into success, you know? All the brutal rehearsing and whippings and verbal abuse. It's obvious that sadly, in a weird, perverted way, pushed him into success. Doesn't make it right. You see what I'm saying? And they did touch upon that in the documentary. And so for me, it's like, you know, I just see I see a lot of outside pressure. And I think it's kind of sad that there is a lot of, you know, Black celebrities that happen to be men that I feel get that same kind of pressure today. And it's 2023, you know, going on 2024. And I feel like I see the same resemblance of these more darker skinned Black men who they feel the need to have a white girlfriend and white this and white that. It's a bit weird. It's like, why do you feel you have to be different to be accepted, you know? And even after all the records Michael sold, his own bloody father, his own damn father tried to tell him he was wrong. His own father, Joseph Jackson, tried to tell him that basically you're not good enough to go on tour for Thriller by yourself. You need all your brothers to help you. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? What the hell? Thriller sold over 100 million copies. Can y'all even compute that in your minds? 100 million copies. Why would Michael need his brothers to sell and promote anything? And that also rubbed me the wrong way for Michael. Is like he was good just the way he was. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't think that after watching this, I don't think that the way his skin turned and all, I don't think that was 100% genuine. I never really thought that to begin with. I always thought that there was something off with that. And then, like, I think you guys saw the comments. If you didn't tune in then, you have now. There was a comment that I made about his nose, because up in the 90s, his face looked like it was freaking altered. And I said to myself, I wonder, looking at this background footage, I wonder if his nose was always that pointy, because he had a very weird look, you know, not weird, but his nose was so sharp looking, you know? His jawline was enough. His jawline was for the gods, but I'm saying his nose was so, it looked like something was done to it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna get started on when he had his anniversary concert, you know, with Whitney Houston and then Usher and Chris Rock. And I'm not even gonna get started with how he looked then. He looked a hot mess then. He looked crazy. So this right here, especially towards the end of the documentary, is making me more convinced in what I've always felt, which is it went too far. You see what I'm saying? The whole skin and the face and it's it's giving like that you want to be a different race. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying that he wanted to be white. I'm just saying that psychologically something was not quite right. I feel strongly that something psychologically, guys, was not quite right, because after his hair was burned, they said he, you know, all that, it just screams trauma. It screams trauma. It screams that he was trying to fit in. And what I'm saying is, if you listen to Michael's voice, listen to his body of work, he doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to, he didn't have to buddy up fake in a way with these Hollywood stars to be presented with anything. That's so corny to me. That was so corny. Can you imagine the King of Pop waiting for Jane Fonda? Like, no offense, like, are you serious? And they claim that without Jane Fonda, he wasn't. I mean, what are you talking about? Come on, like that just made me kind of pissed off. Like, we're going back to this patriarchal colorist society, you know what I'm saying? And it has to change. And it's sad because a lot of what Michael was exhibiting, I see in Black stars today. I see it. I see the pressure. I see the colorism. I see the sexualization of them wrongfully. Even the white guy said that he was too, you know, too sweet. And that in the music video they wanted him to be flirting with the date, who happened to be Black that one time. The one time there was a Black co-star with Thriller, which was a Black, you know, the Black girl with the mohawk looking kind of, the faux hawk looking kind of hair with the red heels. Whatever. That's a one-off. That wasn't common in his stuff, you know, besides the way it made me feel. That wasn't even that serious, you know. And so I see the same pattern, because see, Michael was a very sweet soul. So I feel like they should have just let Michael be Michael, you know. And Akon, Akon was a good friend to Michael, and this is kind of making me reminisce on what Akon said about how Akon was saying how he regrets and he wishes that the world knew the real Michael. And then now Jason Lee, who is, I think he's bisexual, but I think he identifies as queer, he's been of late to do a lot of celebrity interviews. Most recently, you know, Krishan and Blueface, you know, their whole baby mama, baby daddy dilemma. And he also had a story where Michael was on the phone with him when he was young, just happenstance coincidence, when there was a tragedy in his hometown and Michael was happened to help out. So life has a funny way of coming full circle. But even Jason Lee, this is up to date, even Jason Lee said that Michael was an N-word, the N-word, that Michael sounded like a black man. But in other circles, he switched. And that hurt me to hear that, because what I'm saying is, let people be people, you know? And obviously from the training, the grooming that Joseph Jackson, you know, massaged into Michael's brain, it's obvious to me that there was something about the psychological warfare, because I could see it on Michael. Like, there's obviously something there where his father probably told him to code switch, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, sound high pitched. They don't think that you're whatever. And that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, a black man is a black man is a black man. And, you know, Michael didn't die a black man. You know, he didn't die looking black. He died looking like I don't even know what looking like what, but he didn't die looking like this. He didn't die looking like that. You feel what I'm saying? So that makes me feel some kind of way, like, wow, I'm seeing how they set him up. Because and that's why, truth be told, in a lot of black circles, they don't think those kids are his. I've heard that a lot, you know, growing up, not from my parents, but just on the outside. And I would always say, no, those are his kids. But a lot of people don't think it's his. You know why? Because they don't look like him. They don't look like him. You see what I'm saying? Um, Once again, he had children with a Caucasian lady. So how do you expect them to look? You know what I'm saying? It's so reminiscent of Kanye, which is weird to me. Like, Kanye gives me those kind of vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, being controlled, getting uber popularity, you know, dating Hollywood Scarlets, having a checkered past, having a fall from grace. Very similar. So I don't know. Let me just go ahead and finish watching this. But that's just my take on, in an hour and 22 minutes. This is what I'm feeling, because I'm like, what the heck, you know? What if he just turned up with his sister, Janet? You know what I'm saying? What if he didn't have Brooke Shields on his arm? I have to question, would they have given him 12 Grammys? I have to question that, which is sad. And that's why a lot of black men, they think they're not going to get their accolades if they marry their kind. I'm gonna put it out here, it's true. A lot of black men, and maybe not now, maybe it's starting to change, but a lot of black men, you know, they're scared. They're scared of being true to who they are, because they think that they're not gonna get sponsorships. Like, they were talking about how Michael was sponsorship, all this type of. I mean, it's weird to me. I gotta be honest, it's weird to me. Like, you should be able to be who God made you and be accepted. And God forbid if Michael, if Michael felt the need to change his skin color to get that, that's awful to me. That's awful. Gotta be honest with you, that's awful. But his voice was never that high. His voice was never that high. And people I knew him said his voice naturally was never that high. It was never this high. So it makes me think, like, what's going on? What's going on? And does it bother? I'm gonna put this out here. Does it bother me? Does it bother me that Michael did not have, kids with a black lady? No, it never bothered me. It never bothered me. But I have to be honest, seeing how they treated him as a real black man is disturbing. So it makes me think that, you know, maybe he thinks that if he had full black kids, they would be harassed or something. I don't know. Makes me think. Because I gotta be honest with you, I'm not somebody really who craves to have children. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if I wanted to have kids, I've always said this, I want my kids to look like me, you know? I want my kids to, if I have, I mean, can you imagine you're Michael Jackson famous? I would want my kids to look like me. There should be no question about my kid. If I look at my kid, anybody should be able to say, that's my kid. You hear what I'm saying? So it kind of makes me feel like, wow, you know. And then even after he was with Elvis Presley's daughter, Marie, who just also passed, God rest her soul too, I remember there was this whole commotion about her having kids for Michael. Remember that? Y'all remember that with Marie Presley, and how Michael wanted these kids off these ladies? What the fuck, dude? Like, it makes me, I'm sorry, but it makes me think, like, what's up with that, man? You know? What's up with that? You're in a music video with Naomi Campbell, the no Naomi Campbell, which at the time had no kids, fine as fuck. Okay, a model. Did Michael ever try to tap that? I'm just wondering, like, bro, you're still a black man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it makes me think, like, maybe I would feel different if you had a love child. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you at least have like one full black kid and then you have like a white wife and you have kids with her too, that makes sense to me. But just like nothing at all, like you have no close relations to any woman that's of your own kind is a bit weird. Like, I gotta be honest with you, it's a bit weird. It makes me question a little bit. I'm just speaking real. Like, if I like I said, I'm not big into having kids. If it happen if if it happens to be that in my future my partner is not black and he wants kids, I don't know. I may have to adopt. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me. Like, I would at least want a child that looks like me. Does that make any sense? I hope it makes sense to y'all. But I don't know. I don't know. And I think the only reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like he was whitewashed. Like this, like I didn't feel this way before, but now that I'm watching it, it makes me feel like he was whitewashed. It makes me feel like he was pressured. Like, that's what I'm getting. I'm sorry, guys. If I wasn't getting that, I wouldn't say that. But that's what I'm getting. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I do think it's a little embarrassing. Like, I think, like, you know, I can name a couple of celebrities, but I'm not going to give them too much clout. You know, there are some celebrities that, you know, they have other partners, but their kids still look like them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, their kids still have some kind of, you know, gene. But, like, Michael's kids, I don't know. Like, I don't know, y'all. Making me think a little bit. I don't know. You know, I don't know. And then I saw a lot of people say how they thought that Off the Wall was a good album. A really good album, even better than Thriller. I've heard that too. And Off the Wall was so black, you know. Off the Wall was like Motown, funky, disco. So it's making me question, like, okay, so here we have two different Michaels. We have a Michael who is himself, and we have another Michael who's also himself, but is a totally different person, you know, and is being captured completely differently. So it's making me think, like, okay, so which like, and that kind of brings me back to what I said earlier, which is all this success that the peak, the tippy top of the mountain of his success. And the footage they showed of him getting all these awards, I didn't get genuine happiness. I gotta be honest. I didn't get that feeling of your heart bursting into colors and bubblegum, and I didn't get that. He looked still very lonely. And perhaps he felt very lonely and looked very lonely because he was the only man like him. Now in 2023, we have all types of artists, you know, but maybe he did feel lonely. Maybe he did feel isolated because he was the first of the first of the first, you know? And maybe that did trickle down into his dating options and who he hanged out with and who he mingled with. But it just seems like he was very isolated. So I don't know. I would love to hear Joseph Jackson's perspective. I would love to hear Joseph Jackson's perspective on why he told Michael no to his own beautiful idea of going on tour for Thriller, you know? That was a huge missed opportunity. I don't know why the hell they told Michael to do some Jackson. Like, I don't even get that either. Like, that's weird to me. Like, this album sold 100 million plus, you know, and there was no tour. That's crazy to me. So I just see Michael as a character that's very controlled. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the vibe I'm getting, is like, he's a very controlled, isolated, sweet man. You know what I'm saying? He was a tender soul that I think needed more people around him like himself. And I think it's kind of sad because, you know, it's great to achieve things. It's great to hit pinnacles, but it could be a very lonely place if you achieve so much and you have so little of real love and support around you. I've been there. I know what that feels like, but I'm just saying that I don't know if that was their intended goal. I don't know if that was their goal, but this is what it gave me. It gave me a feeling of isolation. A lot of isolation. Let me finish and watch this play. I just pressed play. Oh, he's getting his star. Let me just go ahead and show. Once again, there's all these, you know, a lot of people around him that don't look like him. You know what I'm saying? That's gotta be scary. Like I said, I've been there, but you wanna have people around you that look like you, that think like you, that, you know what I'm saying? It's sad. But there's no doubt that there's no doubt, but there's no doubt that they made it very clear that he had to um appease a certain audience. They didn't shy away from that, which was interesting. They made it very clear that to get to the next level where he wanted to go, he had to do certain things that he probably would have never have even have cared to do, to be frank with you. Like, that's the kind of vibe I get. It's like, if they just let him do the music he wanted to do, I don't think it would have made a difference, guys. I just think that he had to do, I think he had to change to get to, how can I put it nicely? I think he had to change to get to where he wanted to be, you know? And Beyonce is kind of, this is going to go a little rabbit hole, but Beyonce is kind of giving me this vibe as well, because now Beyonce is being accused of looking white too, you know? a recent Beyonce has come under heavy fire for, bleaching her hair blonde. And so I'm just, like I said, guys, I'm just seeing a lot of similarities. It's kind of disturbing. It's like, you know, why? I'm not saying that Beyonce is trying to be white. What I'm saying is, um, of recent, people have pointed out that she looks lighter than usual. She has, her hair looks lighter. I mean, there's just noticeable. Once you get to a certain peak, it seems like they try to initiate you. I'm not saying Illuminati. I'm not trying to even go over there, but yeah, okay. It kind of makes me think, and it just kind of gives me that vibe. I just kind of get that vibe. I mean, I like I said, I love when Michael passed. I was in shambles, fucking shambles. That was an awful day, and it was actually a very strange day because before I got the news, I think I was playing his music. You know what I'm saying? And I had a feeling. I had a feeling that something was happening. You know what I'm saying? And I can recall myself, second floor of my other parents' house, our house, family house, and I can recall, with the spiral staircase and I can just recall just being up against the wall, just heaving, crying, genuinely. It's awful, awful day. So I'm saying what I feel in my heart, guys. I'm saying what I feel in my heart, and what I see is that when a lot of Black celebrities get to a certain point, they're being forced, is what I'm saying. I feel they're being forced, or they're being coerced, or they're being recommended to look like what they're not. You know what I'm saying? And do things that they would not do. Um, just like how other people, get called out for black fishing and blackface, and it's similar to me. I mean, to me it's similar. Like, if you look like a whole different person, something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Um, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, if you don't even look like what you look like, and you're trying to, and then on top of that, your your social circles, your social circles are so far removed. You see what I'm saying? Your social circles are so far removed from what you are that you don't even you who do you turn to? It's like, at this point in the game, guys, Beyonce, right? Beyonce is so popular that it's like, who does she even turn to? Yeah, she has Destiny Child's girl, but her other bandmates, if you want to, or singers, if you will, with the Destiny's Child group, they're not on Beyonce's level, not even by a millisecond, a millimeter, for God's sake, not even by a mile. They're not close to the level of grandeur and global sensation that Beyonce is. They're not. Kelly and that girl Michelle, they're not even on Beyonce's level. So what I'm saying is, when you get so high, especially as a black art, as a black celebrity, you've got to find people, man, that understand you, because that's rough. Okay, that has to be rough, to be so high up, but nobody can relate to you. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, I'm in my late 30s now, I'm sorry, my late 20s, going into my early 30s soon, in a couple of years. And let me tell you, like, there's things in my life I've achieved, there's things in my life that I've done where um I don't want to use the word lonely, but it's like a fish in a bubble. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't have anything to ground you, I could see why you would spiral. And looking at the last years of Michael's life, besides the This Is It tour, I could see why this happened to him, because I'm going deep now, but it's like I could see why people tried to do what they did to him, whether whatever, like that's up to the law, but I could see how people placated on him. You see what I'm saying? Because maybe to them, they're thinking, oh, well, you want to be me. You know what I'm saying? Like you're nothing without our approval or whatever. So now they turn around and take his ass to court, you know? It's like I could see it. You know what I'm saying? Before I didn't really see a clear picture, but it's like, oh, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Because from the jump, they didn't want you a part of their world. You know, MTV made it very clear. They did not want they did not want Michael a part of that universe. You know, they didn't want him to be as big as he became. That's obvious to me. So I think these certain celebrities, even within the LGBTQ plus, you know, community, you know, they need to be careful because whatever these secret societies, these organizations, these media publications, certain groups, and these people that pull the puppet strings, they have their own agenda. You know what I'm saying? When Michael specified what he did not want, they overstepped his boundary. Are you hearing what I'm saying? This was the number one artist all time, album all time. And as a black man, as an artist, the corporations, the capitalist corporations, still 222 on the dot, and I'm talking about synchronicity, they still try to tell him no. They still try to tell him that what he wanted was not doable. You have one commercial. No, we're going to push a 2. No, we're going to push a 3. Now you push to 3 and we burn your head. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? Like, it's like, it sounds fucked up, guys, but like, I'm telling you, like, think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said specifically, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. So how did it still happen? If I am the number one selling artist of all time in the world, the country at the time, you can't tell me anything. If I say that I don't want to hold a Pepsi can, I ain't holding no goddamn Pepsi can. Okay? Is that the Illuminati? Who is that? Who went behind Michael's back, right? Who went behind Michael's back and scratched his wishes, erased his what's the word I'm looking for? Erased his ultimatums, right? And specifications. Who erased that? Because if Michael says I don't want X, Y, and Z, why was it there? And then on top of that, why after one commercial they push it to 3? 3 is, for sure there's some kind of numerology to that. Then they burn his head. I mean, I think that was intentional. I think that that other stunt that was pulled with Michael, I've always thought that was intentional, but this just proved it. This documentary just proved it, that they were trying to get this guy. I don't know if they wanted to off him, because like once he was like at that level, and his brothers obviously were all still alive and very much black, you know, you have to wonder, I mean, I have to question. If no one's gonna question, I'm gonna question, like, you know, because we all know that Michael was quite the humanitarian. You know, at heart, Michael was about the people, you know, about communities, about the underprivileged, about the people that are not noticed or not seen or not heard. So it makes me think like maybe they were afraid of him, you know. And I think Akon, not to put Akon on Front Street, but Akon, which was also he's African, he's dark, close friend of Michael. He said that once he bought the Beatles and he was gaining all of his capital, Sony, or I think it was a Sony was afraid of him, right? So it makes me think, guys, I don't want to, sorry to put this out, but it makes me think, I'm sorry, it makes me think that like that was a setup. And I think they wanted to take him out. I think that when he did Thriller and they sucked all the money they could suck out of him, and then they wanted to push him right back out in front of the camera for Pepsi, and he put his foot down, they probably wanted to kill him, bro. They probably wanted to take him out at the peak, and then they would have made more money, because you know that some celebrities are worth more dead than alive. Let's not kid ourselves. And Michael is still selling out to this day, right? So it makes me, you know, some may disagree, but this is what I really feel in my heart is like, because of his influence, the path was so clear, so divine. You could tell in Michael's movement and how he speaks. He was on a mission. There was something bigger. I don't know if they're ever gonna, I mean, I know what I'm saying. I don't know if his family's ever gonna uncover it, or his kids, but let me tell you, I think that Michael had a bigger mission at hand. And Michael was a starseed, right? And I think I saw into his kids, where his kids was saying how he or oh no, it was, I think, the Guinness World Book Record, something about how he was the only celebrity living that donated more than $500 million to charity. There's no other artist living to this day that has given that much to charity. According to what I saw, what I read, I hope it's true. I'm thinking it's true, because I've seen it more than one places, and it's, Wikipedia and all types of stuff. They said that Michael gave over $500 million to different charities when he was alive. But I bet you guys didn't know that. And no other celebrity has ever matched it or topped it or even equalized it to this day. So I'm telling you guys, I think he was on a mission, a God divine mission, right? I think he was on a mission for something bigger. And because he was gaining traction at such a rapid speed, they had to stop him. You see, when his hair got burned and his head got burned, they had to slow him down. And like the other white guy just said, I don't know, forgot his name. Like he said, that's the start of when he took the painkillers. Hello, the alarms are going off. That was a setup. If they could have taken Michael out when he had the glove and he was in the bandage, and make another 200 million copies off his ass from a deathbed, I bet they would have. I bet they would have. Gonna finish watching it now. They probably wanted to take him out then, but they failed. Facts. I'm telling you, the guy was too big. I see it, man. I see it clear as day. He was too big, too pure. And they had to stop him. They had to find something to stop him. You see what I'm saying? And that whole Pepsi bullshit, that was it. And from that point on, he was on painkillers. He had all these different issues. I'm telling you guys, do your research. And then the documentary just basically proved my point. Everything I thought, the documentary just proved. I'm going to read it. Hold on, pause. Thriller eventually had 7 hits in the Billboard Top 100. The album has sold over 100 million copies and tops over 2.6 billion streams annually. And I bet the Jackson family not seeing even a half of that pie. I bet the Jackson family not even seeing a 1/4 of that pie. 2.6 streams annually. Run the Jacksons their money. Run him his money. Billie Jean's the most streamed Michael Jackson song, over 1.1 billion streams. Bro, I'm telling you. He was too big. Production executive. It's ended now, guys. It's finished. They ended the thing with Beat It. So beat it. Just beat it. Beat it. Wow, Michael's This Is It holds the record for highest grossing concert film worldwide. For real? I saw that in the movie theater, my parents too. It's crazy. Made over 1 billion, the immortal. I'm telling you guys, my gut is telling me, man. My gut is telling me when he was at that tippy top, the Pepsi commercial, they wanted to take him out right there. They wanted to take him out right there. And they failed, so they kept trying. They kept trying. And he's still making all these MFers money. That's what pissed me off. Even in death, he's making all these people money. But is his family seeing that money? Is his kids seeing the money? I want to know that. Because if not, that's some BS. Miles Frost won 21 for Best Acting Musical 2022. What? The youngest actor to win that award? Some Broadway actor won an award off the Michael Jackson musical in 2022. That's like last year. What the hell? The youngest ever. Whoa, that's wild. What I'm saying is, and I'm gonna put this in this video too, what I'm saying is, all this did was just tell me that he left too soon. He was taken too soon. Before, you know, I always say, oh, you know, if it's not meant to be, they're not gonna go, blah, 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 blah. Nah. This guy, I'm telling you, Michael, I think he has something up his sleeve. And maybe his brothers or his, oh, I can't even curse with YouTube, but maybe his no good ass daddy. Maybe his money hungry, no good ass daddy sold him out, guys. Maybe Jay Jackson sold his son out, because Michael definitely would have done more, bro. Like, there's no way. Like, watching this, you're like, there's no way that that's all he could have done. You know what I'm saying? No way. No way. But if they got some footage at the estate or whatever, they need to drop that for real and get all their coins, because everybody else out here is doing you know, these movie theater concerts and stuff. They need to drop that victory tour thing and make money off that. My thing is this though. This could have been easily, I think, another 20 minutes or 30 minutes. The actual documentary. 10 out of 10. Duh. I don't know if they intended it to be this way, but like I said, I feel that this documentary just kind of made me feel like there's a lot of things that they didn't want him to do, you know, and that he could have done. And it makes me feel like, you know, it makes me feel like he wasn't finished. You know, his genius did not run out, you know. I'm sure if he was, you know, still touring, he would have done another album, a new album. I'm sure he would have. And I always thought it was very eerie how his last tour was called This Is It, you know. And amongst the Black community, there was this joke going around that, you know, we would be saying, no Black man would say that if it's not the end. You feel what I'm saying? So why would you name, and he knows, and see, the documentary just proved that Michael knew the power of words, the spoken words, the written words, right? The affirmations he did in the bathroom. He knows what manifestation is. So why would you manifest the end? Why would you openly say, this is it? You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of things about it that just seem like a setup to me. I don't know. Now, of course, when Elvis Presley passed away, people still think that Elvis is alive. You know what I'm saying? And some people think that Michael's still alive. There's a lot of people that think that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go down the rabbit hole, but people can think what they want to think. But what I'm saying is, this man was not done. What this documentary just proved to me is that Michael was never done making music. He was not done. That was not it. And I feel like they tried to take him out when he did the Pepsi thing. When his father, that snake, his snakish father, came back in the picture, it just didn't. To me, it just didn't sit right. It feels like there was some kind of setup. Okay, so that is my reaction. that is my review. Towards the end, I got kind of upset for him because I could just see a lot of like similarities between celebrities, you know, now and then. And I don't like that. You know, I don't like the idea of like people being pressured into being what they're not, and, you know, having to change. I don't like stuff like that. You know, I think that's like the worst way to live. And like I said, a lot of the footage that I've never seen of him when he did get all those awards, he didn't look that happy to me. He didn't look that happy to me. I mean, there was some moments where when he had his hands in the air, he looked relieved, but like, was he genuinely feeling like completely fulfilled and happy? I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. Anyway, y'all, thank you for watching. Much love and